Hi everyone. Today I am going to share one of my dad's stories called Dirty Feet. Just across from our school was Nick Edema's farm. We kids all worked for Nick during the summer vacation and whenever we had a day off or on Saturdays. Nick was very busy with onions at this time and asked some of us kids if we could help a few hours in the morning before school. I had the job of dumping onions into a big machine that sifted onions. This machine moved back and forth very fast. The dirt came out of the bottom of the machine through a screen. It was very dirty work. When about 10 minutes to 9, we washed ourselves in Nick's old horse trough. I washed up pretty good except my feet, which nobody would see anyway, or so I thought. Guess what it turned out to be that day? It was Weigh the Kids Day in school. We had to remove our shoes to get weighed. For one thing, I had a big hole in my sock, and another thing was my feet were black as coal from all that dirt. I thought, no way am I going to take off my shoes today. The teacher said, "Charles, it's your turn. Take off your shoes." "No, ma'am, I can't." "Why not?" "I just can't, ma'am." "You mean you won't?" "No, I can't." "Young man, march to Mr. Pritchard's room and tell him that you won't take off your shoes to get weighed." Off I went to the principal's office and knocked on the big door marked "Principal." "Come in," I heard a deep voice say. When I went in, I found Mr. Pritchard had the teacher's story already. "Charlie, what's this that I hear about your shoes, that you refuse to take them off to get on the scale?" I explained to Mr. Pritchard what I was doing that morning and the conditions of my feet, and I told him I didn't want the kids making fun of me. Well, Mr. Pritchard leaned back in his chair and looked at me for a while. Finally he said, "Charlie, I don't blame you for not wanting to take off your shoes. I know I wouldn't if it was up to me. I admire a kid who works to help his family in these hard times. Come with me, Charlie." He took me to a room with a scale in it. He says, "Get on, Charlie." "Okay, 145 pounds. I'll take off 2 pounds for your shoes. Here, give this paper to your teacher." Later, the teacher took me aside and says, "Why didn't you explain?" I would have understood too. Of course, this was in the 1930s during the Great Depression, and maybe Dad made a dime for all the work he did for a whole day. But this was a short time of work before school. Until next time, that's all there is from Sunnybrook Farm.